It's time to hit the truth.
What you gonna get that you
What's up, what's up, what's up, Detroit? What's up, what it do? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Miss G. We want to welcome you to the Truth Podcast.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, let's go. We want to thank Podcastic for allowing us to be on this platform. Thank you so much for allowing us to just be free and be who we are. I want to send a shout out to the greatest host and co-host, Tad.
Baby.
What up, though?
Y'all my everything.
And to the Miggity Mac.
What up, though?
What's up, baby?
What up, though?
What up, Toe?
What up, though?
Listen, we take the time out to ask our co-hosts and our hosts how they've been doing through the week. So we're gonna start with you, Tad. How has your week been, baby?
My week is always adventurous. My week has been great. I'm not gonna sit up here and complain about not one moment, because God makes no mistakes. I'm just thankful that everything that I have gained in the week, everything that I have come through in the week, it was already written and it was meant, because it just makes me more of a beast. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I can't wait because of everything that I do endure through the week. That I get here with y'all on Wednesday. Yay! And fucking unleash.
I've been unleashed.
Yeah. And I had put this new mousse in my wig too.
You look cute.
They look cute.
You always look cute, Diva.
I was trying to keep up with y'all.
Well, D-Mac said me and you the Divas, so.
Listen, after what I witnessed today on Facebook, and look at this here. I'm here with, I have 6 co-hosts.
1, 2,
3
4, 5, 6.
Oh, Jesus.
You're the
Oh,
greatest
Jesus.
co-host.
Yes, we love Mac.
Miggity Mac. So listen, we're gonna go into the small talk today and current events. Let's talk about. No, back up, Mac. How was your day? How was your week?
My week has been. It's been. I made it. It's hump day and I made it through. I'm gonna just say that it's been busy. I'm getting ready for my birthday, getting ready for the cruise next week, and yeah, it's been one of them hectic days. But we here.
That's right.
And let's go.
Let's go.
Go!
Well, my week is great. It went wonderfully well. Listen, I keep telling everybody I am God's favorite girl. So when the favor falls upon you, I just thank God that I'm the person that it fell on.
Yay!
When you wake up and
Amen.
you got money in your account, you don't know where it
Came from.
Amen.
Okay.
Hey. So now we're going to go into, I want to call him a nigga, but I don't know if we can say that.
Girl, this is a true podcast. You say anything.
That nigga, we going to talk about this nigga Jay-Z.
Hey.
The rape of the 13-year-old. Everything done in the dark will come to the what?
Light.
So, and we're going to talk about the CEO of the United Healthcare murder. So, we're going to start with Jay-Z first.
Yeah. Okay.
So do y'all think he did it?
I'm so sick of all them. Like, seriously. Like, I'm my own celebrity. We celebrities. Like, I don't keep up
I'm
with
just
them
wondering why we as a culture, we make it and we do stupid stuff once we get there. You know what I'm saying? To contribute to our fall. Like, I'm not suggesting, it's obviously alleged until it's proven, but
Right.
your name ain't about to get caught up in nothing like that unless you was caught up in something like that.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
And then you also...
Unless it's extortion, but this is, you know.
Yeah, because I'm kind of looking at it, and I'm just like, looking at it from a few different angles, which I know they all some bullshit. They all have done, you know what I'm saying, some horrible shit, but we're not the only ones. We're not the only culture that does it. It's just that our asses, when we get there and we have that, we get set on these platforms, these higher platforms, we feel like it's easy, just as easy as for us to do what the rest of the other cultures have been doing, and it's not. They can't wait for our ass to do something to say like, see what them niggas doing. You know what I'm saying? And we wasn't the first ones doing it. You know?
Y'all think Diddy talking?
I'm gonna say this. I believe he is.
Okay.
And the reason why is, I feel like this is a scene from New Jack City. He's like, it is him. He is the person who was the leader of the CMP. Kareem. So Diddy in jail talking. Like, listen, y'all gonna give me 10 years off? Well, let me tell y'all where the fucking manifesto is at. I don't know. I know, listen, if I was going down, I'm telling everybody.
It's just so unfortunate because it's put out there and it's just so big, you know what I'm saying, when it's one of us that do it. Hugh Hef and the rest of the motherfuckers been doing that shit forever. Elvis Presley and all the rest of them. You know what I'm saying, marrying and fucking these little girls, 12, 13, and everything
14.
else. They
Jerry
had them on their
Lewis.
arm, you know what I'm saying, in the public eye and everything with no fucking problem. It was, oh, look at them, you know what I'm saying, everything else, whatever and shit. They the ladies, man, all that stuff. As soon as we do it, then it's, oh, you know what I'm saying, we just monsters and all that
Okay,
stuff.
when they do it. It's a problem when
Unfortunately,
we do it.
like, yes, it is still a problem. It's a problem when everybody do it, though. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm praying for our peoples because, wake up, y'all. Like, we go forever, you know what I'm saying, be under scrutiny and everything else. You understand? When yeah, seriously. So
got a different paint
I
job
feel
than
bad
they
for
got.
our people. Yeah, I feel bad for our people. When we're brilliant, y'all. We are the ones, you know what I'm saying, that paved the way. You know what I'm saying? The ones that, you know what I'm saying, we are the true entertainment and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So just have some dignity and some morals and shit about yourself with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't do all that other bullshit because you ain't gonna get away with it. And God is, trust me, especially when you're doing fucked up shit to kids and everything else, you know what I'm saying? Or hold people against their will and X, Y, and Z. God is not gonna let you continue on.
Well, I pray it's not true, but if it is, I
too.
pray that he gets whatever's coming to him. That's what I
Yeah.
have to say about Mr. Jiggle, Jizzle, whatever they call him.
So let's talk about the CEO of United Healthcare murder. Let's. So what do y'all think about Mr. Brian Thompson?
Well, so the whole insurance industry is just for profit, right? It's really not to benefit us. Like I pay a certain amount every 6 months, like everybody else in Michigan, for car insurance. But if I don't have an accident, then I'm just really giving money away, right?
Yeah.
If I don't ever file a claim, I'm just giving them this $2,000 every 6 months.
Just to be able to have the privilege.
So I'm giving you 12. How many other people giving you 12,000? And then when we really need you, then we would have to go to a deposition. You take forever to fulfill the claim. You know what I'm saying? Or go take us through all these motions. But I get the frustration and the anger and the desire to want to have something done, right? But the way that he did it was just like, it was terrible and it was brilliant at the same time. You know, you don't commit a cold-blooded murder like that and evade the police as long as he did. The whole entirety of all police departments, the way he did. But they got him eating a hash brown in McDonald's.
That was his damn demise.
He got up.
He worked up an appetite, huh?
He got up out of New York. They caught him where was it? Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Okay.
So, I don't know. There's other ways to try to get things done, you know, and I hope people don't copycat. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because there's a lot of people on social media like celebrating this man. You know what I'm saying, for what he did, because you know they have issues with insurance companies and how they handle claims and that. But I just pray that no copycats, you know, try to follow his lead.
Listen, when it to me it was just crazy. So, but I'm gonna say this: I'm glad it wasn't a black person that did it, because they wouldn't have made it.
But let me tell you, see, we will shoot up the hospital. We gon', just like Denzel did in John Q, we gonna take the whole hospital hostage.
Everybody.
He went straight to the tippy top. You know what I mean? So in his manifesto, he was saying he didn't want to bomb New York City because he didn't want innocent people to be hurt. So this, I can't say I respect it, but at least he went straight to the top, the person who makes decisions. No one should have to lose their life, but hey. Yeah, Mr. Mangione.
Oh, you pronounced that really good.
This young man was born into much wealth, very privileged, super privileged. But anyway, I don't want to take up too much time on our little current events, but we got some stuff to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we're getting into it. We're going to talk about relationships, non-traditional relationships. Anything other than the standard monogamy, right? Relationships, are relationships what they used to be? I don't think they're what they used to be. I mean, the whole tradition of monogamy and marriage, it doesn't even seem like a lot of people even aspire to that anymore.
That's true.
And I wonder if what our image was of relationships is really what relationships were. Because I don't know about y'all, but in my family, my grandparents have a certain set of kids. She got a certain set, he got another one. And then you start looking at the chronological order, like, hold up.
Papa was.
You know what I'm saying? So, was anybody really monogamous? Is anybody really monogamous? But there are options, ladies and gentlemen. There are options. You could be poly, open, be married, living in separate households, be swingers, swapping partners.
That's true.
Have you just a fuck buddy with no ties? Keep that shit long distance. See you when I see you.
That's true.
We about to get into it tonight.
Yes, let's go.
Do y'all believe in monogamy?
So I'm gonna start this off, and I'm gonna say hell to the no.
No.
I used to want the husband, the 2.5 kids, the house with the white picket fence, and then the reality of it was Plymouth Rock landed on my ass. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. The reality of it is even if you believe that you're in a monogamous relationship, you're in a poly relationship or you're in an open relationship because
somebody doing something.
somebody is
These
doing
niggas for everybody. Let the fuck out. The shit.
I need a man to call in because he's
810.
too.
The number is 810-560-0658. Jamaica. My godson is on here. I need you to snap. I need y'all to call in. 810-560-0658.
Yeah.
There we go. We can see your face
I'm
now.
sorry. Y'all can see. Y'all, my mic sound nice.
Check it out.
So would you be in a open or poly relationship, Miss G?
Ooh, glad you asked.
Since you went there.
Ooh, listen. So, I would be in I'm in one.
She said, I would be, I am.
The Bay is on there. I'm in one. The reason why I choose to be in an open relationship is because I need all the cards on the table and the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And before I get into this, can we please play the clip from Neo?
Okay.
I am not shitting on marriage. I am not shitting on anyone who has figured out how to make that thing work for them. Mm-hmm. Again, everything's not for everybody. Monogamy's for you. Mm-hmm. It's not for me. I realize this. I know this now. And it's like a weight lifted off my shoulders. I realize I spent so much time lying and trying to be somebody that I wasn't for the sake of somebody else. Mm-hmm. Complete and utter time wasted when I could have just been exactly who I am, said exactly what I want, exactly how I'm rocking, exactly how I'm not, and then waited for those people to gravitate to me.
There you have it. So
100% agree.
And for me, I agree with Neo like 100%. Like I used to date 5 guys at one time. I had one for the DTE, one for the phone bill, one for the light bill. And it was hard juggling them. So when I met the person that I'm currently with, he did the Neo. He was like, listen, this is what it is. This is what it ain't. You rolling? I'm like, sign me up, coach.
Put me in the game, coach.
Put me in the game because...
You respected the honesty or because this is something you really are open to?
I respected the honesty.
Okay.
So you can be in a relationship with a person and you feel like, hey, oh, I'm in love with him. And then you find out he over there with Bust Down Betty and you're hurt.
Down
No, Bae, he has me here and he has his other chick there, and I know, and I'm okay with it, cause it's gonna be a day when he come home, baby. I don't want you jumping on me. Go jump on her. I'm gonna go downstairs and cook y'all breakfast, cause you gonna need it, baby. You gonna be tired. So, I know my mom is on here, so love you. My family is on here. Bishop Sean Coney, what up, bro?
Is he really a bishop? Hi,
Yeah,
bishop?
he's my bishop. My
feel
brother
like-
bishop.
Hey, Bishop.
Bishop Coney. The number is 810-560-0658. I need y'all to sound off.
So would you consider yourself, prior to you being open to open, right? When you did have the dreams of monogamy and marriage and all that stuff, were you a territorial type person in those relationships?
Very much so, because if you said you was mine, then you were mine. But the reality of it is, if you don't wash that penis at night, or if you don't wash it when you wake up in the morning, then that shit ain't yours. If you're not washing that cookie, that ain't yours. So my thing is, and what the reality of it is you don't own anybody.
Say that.
You can't make a person do anything. So for me, open is okay with me. Because when I thought I was in a monogamous relationship,
You was in an open one anyway.
I was in an open one anyway. So I'm thankful that the person is truthful with me. Now, when he go home, I don't ask questions about the other side. I just know when he with me, he my man.
Okay.
You can't tell me nothing about him because he done already told me everything.
Okay.
So, hey,
So you don't experience any type of
depression.
jealousy or anything like that? Not that you were have any reason to be jealous of anybody, but like, does it ever cross your mind like, damn, what they doing?
No, I don't give a
Flying girl, say speak the peace.
And I don't give a fuck. So I'm off the leash. Listen, so I don't care. Long as when he get here, and most people think that a poly relationship, you know what I'm saying, or relationships period are all sexual, and there's not.
Yeah.
We vibe on a whole different level, and it's not sexual.
Right.
So, hey, sex is a bonus. And
It's a celebration of the connection.
and
right?
that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is intimacy. People do, they think intimacy and all that stuff, they think sexual, but
But it's not. He stimulates my mind. You know what I'm saying? And we have great conversations. So for me, it's just like it's not all sexual.
So let me ask you a question, because in the pre game you said he's poly, but you're open.
Yeah,
Are you open to poly?
absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
so okay.
So poly is where you all come into agreement.
Yes.
To where we're gonna live as a family and we're gonna live under one household, one roof.
So y'all sister wives.
So we will be sister wives. But see,
So how does that work? You get Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. She get Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. It's a
you
big
have to have
family
a
on Sunday.
conversation. You have to have a conversation. You have to have a conversation.
Yeah.
So I would not be against all of us sleeping in the same bed. You know what I'm saying? And most people think that it's sexual, like, oh, you girls are doing a threesome. No, it's about an intimate connection with that person.
Okay.
Why do y'all think people desire to be in polyamorous relationships?
They tired of getting cheated on.
It's that, and it's more of like, because how things are put out here, it's of a thrill. You know what I'm saying? It's more of thrill. That's why you have people that's addicted to porn and things like that. They want to like, oh shit, I can have all this at one time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
You have your cake and you eat it too.
And then we do outnumber fucking men. We do outnumber
10 to 1.
We really do.
10 women to 1 man.
But it's also flip sides to that shit too, because I have experienced mostly everything we're fucking talking about tonight. You understand? I was before my marriage, you know what I'm saying, in my marriage, you know what I'm saying, and outside of my fucking marriage, you understand? And I'm very transparent about it. So I have really experienced like all of these things.
Do you think, like, so having multiple partners, do you think it because first of all, you're not
messy
gonna
as fuck.
find everything you want in one person. I mean, how many people can say, oh, they say you're my everything,
Right.
but everything, I can't find everything
The number is pink.
in you, right?
No, you're not gonna find everything in that person, but it comes to like, hey, what I do have in this person, am I satisfied with that? What I have, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have to look, you know what I'm saying, for go for it with whatever else the other stuff is. You
But isn't
understand?
one of the benefits of being polyamorous is having one person over here that satisfies this particular group of needs you have, and then having this person over here to satisfy whatever else this person can't satisfy? Isn't that the benefit of it, though?
Yes, it is. It's a benefit. It is. But it's unfortunate because I will say when I got married, I was actually looking for marriage, I guess the way is, you know what I'm saying, put out there the traditional, what it's supposed to be. Because I'm like, I don't need no fucking body else. You understand what I'm saying? I married this person, it is what it is. Until things start happening, I'm sitting back like, okay, you did X, Y, and Z. You opened up this door. You know what I'm saying? So maybe if I do talk to this Ken or whoever the fuck ever, whatever and stuff, maybe I'll get that other part I'm looking for, that comfort that I'm missing now from that person. And I will say, yeah.
So your situation is different because it's not just an open relationship. This is an open marriage.
It's a marriage, yeah.
But did you go into it open?
No.
Okay.
We went into it with, hey, here's some things that I feel like we can have fun with, things like that, like the
Threesomes.
Let's knock this off our bucket list.
Did y'all do
But I don't
Yeah.
think you can introduce that to a man and expect it to just drop off the bucket list after you experience it. Like, man, like you don't open the alabaster box unless you want that box
It's
to
not the
overflow.
alabaster box.
men
It is
open-
definitely
the men
Pandora's
open it
box.
up.
Pandora's
Once you open up Pandora's box, you can't put that lid
Yeah.
back on.
For
So
real.
if you crack it, then be ready to get it
And
popped.
that's exactly, he's probably gonna hear, hey, hubby. And we live in 2 different states. But yes, it was him that brought it to me. You know, was I open for it? Yes, this my husband. I done did some shit before my marriage, whatever and stuff. Then why not? It's my husband. If this was what's gonna take to keep the spark going, things like that, I am willing to try this with my husband.
But the thing that you felt that could keep the spark going could also be the demise.
exactly.
So I have
Exactly.
been with my friend, my god sister. She did a threesome with her husband, and it was somebody from the block that they knew. He spent the block when she was at work
Oh.
and had a baby.
Oh.
And so she was like, I will never do a threesome again. Now, my whole thing is, people try to act like, and I can't express this enough. So like,
Right.
mama, plug your ears. Everybody done dabble, you know what I'm saying? So why act like you haven't?
Yeah.
And my thing is, most people today fucking for free.
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
Why not fuck for stability? Why not fuck for a peace of mind? Why, you know what I'm saying? I know that it's me and the other person. You know what I'm saying? We all of us have clean bills of health, right? So there's no, well, what if you get something? Listen, it's us 3. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that.
Okay.
And the church world will probably not. They probably won't want to sit next to me next.
But you know
Sunday,
what's
and I don't
crazy?
give
I'm
a-
just gonna tell you, and you said it in the pre game too. Like the church world is so quick to judge what everybody else choosing to do when they've been doing this stuff behind closed doors, up under the closet, in the pastor's pew, in the doggone office, you know, in the basement of the church.
Boom.
We got a caller. Hallelujah.
Hey,
How you
hello.
Hey.
Hey, Snap.
What up, Snap? What up, though? That's my bro.
Hey, bro.
What's up, bro?
How y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I just want to touch on the topic.
Talk to us.
All right, so you have a gentleman here. I've been in a monogamy relationship for a couple years, pretty much. I was all for it,
Mm-hmm.
right? I do feel like now the communication has changed among humans. Things have evolved. It takes more than just a couple incomes to run a house. And I also think that it's such a burden for a person to throw all of the expectations on one person. So a spouse will want their significant other to come home, have the dishes washed, have the house clean, cook, clean, and bathe that child, right? Also have sex with that individual. Make sure the bills is paid. There's other tedious things that individuals will want in their household, and one person cannot wear all those hats, right? So I feel like it's kind of selfish for one person to throw all of that on that one person, and then soon as one of these things is unfulfilled, they go out and cheat and they go out and find other, other relationships. But when up front, you can have all of that under one roof.
So are you in a polyamorous or open relationship, or are you open to it? It sounds like you're open to it, but are you in one?
I'm not in one, but I'm open to the ideal of it.
Okay, so you're open to having two women, or are you open to being one of the two men?
It would be two women for me.
No, two women for you, but would you be one of two men for a woman?
If that's what she wanted, and I had a say so on it, I wouldn't mind as long as it ain't no homosexual activity.
As long as y'all ain't got to touch each other, huh?
100%.
Okay.
I ain't got to see his Johnson or a penis. I'm with that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, snap, baby.
Because you know what?
I'm surprised by that.
Podcastic format on Facebook. If you guys want to see, go on the
I love
live
that
feed.
because guess what?
Podcastic on Facebook.
When the shit went down with my husband and I, and it was all like, oh yeah, because why not? We can get us another bitch, things like that, whatever and stuff. And I'm like, what if I wanted a nigga? What if I wanted another nigga? Then he flipped the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want what you want, and I fulfilled that. I was in my marriage and wearing all those hats that brother just spoke about. I did X, Y, and Z, you know what I'm saying? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 million. But when he did what he did, I'm like, you open up this box, but what if I want another nigga? Because now you're not satisfying me all the way around. Since you took that away, and I thought that I was.
And
now,
a lot of men can't handle the flip side of that coin.
I'm like, what if I want
So I respect our caller for being open to that, because most men.
That's my
probably,
boy, Snap.
Yeah.
Snap. For real.
No, let me share this with you guys. So the thing of it is, when you're holding this conversation, everybody goes straight to sex.
Yeah.
Because when they haven't experienced it yet, or even understood it or researched it, that's the first thing come to mind, right?
Yeah.
But you got to understand, a lot of things is based upon communication. It's
true.
what you agree to.
That's right.
Right? It's what makes you happy.
That's
right?
right.
And what happened is, we're letting a lot of guys run it. So a guy saying, hey, two guys is wrong, but two women is okay. And that's selfish. Right? Because every guy feel like sexually we're dominated, we're masculine, we're doing good in the bedroom. No. It's a lot of women that have not came sexually.
They never had an orgasm.
No,
And it takes some pressure off of you, don't it?
That's right.
So now what you want to do is you want to shift blame to the woman. That, oh, no, you're not stimulating her vagina correctly.
Okay.
I'm telling you what it is.
Bro. Keep it 100 then.
No, I have to, because a lot of women are sexually unpleased.
They are. That's why they come over here.
I'm talking about in marriages. I'm talking about in marriages. And for the sake of monogamy, they continue to be married.
The Truth Podcast.
You speaking the truth, my boy.
Real.
Listen.
And a lot of men
Snaps
probably
up for
a lot
snap.
of men probably wouldn't appreciate how transparent you being, because you putting the real business out there. But we appreciate your rawness and your honesty.
I really do.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. It's been an honor, guys.
Thank you, Snap.
Thank you, Snap.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
If anybody else want to call in, 810-560-0658.
We want to hear from the men. Let's go.
Yes. Would you be in an open or poly relationship? If not, why? Or are you still stuck on the traditional monogamy principle?
Yeah.
In the meantime, Tat,
What's up, baby?
you supposed to be talking to us. What you talking to us about?
I'm talking about everything. I'm talking about being separate, being separated.
Oh, we got a call.
Got a caller? Okay, come on.
Oh, y'all showing out. Let's go.
Help us a minute.
Yeah, hello.
Oh,
Another
shit.
man. in the
Another
building.
man. Yes.
I appreciate y'all, because I'm outnumbered.
The man is
I'm in here with 9 women.
1, 2,
3, 4.
How's everybody doing?
Good, how are you?
That is my godson, Jam, the king of the poly relationship. Let's go.
We should have had you on the panel.
Right.
Talk to us.
Sorry I couldn't make it in tonight. I was highly motivated to come in, but I got a early morning.
I feel
Yeah,
it.
he was gonna come.
To get up by 4 a.m. So let me get straight to the point.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Let's
Let's
go.
start it off as I'm from Jamaica, so
I heard that a little bit.
oh, I try to keep the accent as American as possible. So I'm a Jamaican. I'm here with my girl isn't here currently right now. Supposed to be on her way so she could tap in with you guys as well.
Okay.
So we both could have tag team, and I was trying to also get our girlfriend as well. So we would all been here to actually let y'all know the full blow.
We might have to do a part 2 and have y'all on.
Definitely.
So go ahead. I'm sorry.
So when I first met my girl, you know, everything kicked off nice. We, you know, took trips, everything. It came to where we sat down and, you know, we had a bucket list. We were open with each other. We don't have to hide or say anything or wonder anything. However you feel, you say it. So we opened the Pandora's box. I think, when was it? A few days ago, we went to this swinger.
A week
What
ago.
was it again? Like a couple weeks ago, we went to this swinger thing. It threw me off because before we had other relationships with our girlfriend, but she just invited me to this swinger thing, and it just I didn't know that it was like this. Like, I don't know if I can actually get into details.
I wasn't ready.
Let's dig
No,
into
let's
it.
get
since
into
we're
it.
here.
Tell what you
All right?
told me. They was fucking and
Please
everything.
tell us.
I walked in there. You know, I can't remember what holiday it was, but it was a recent
It was
holiday that came up.
Thanksgiving.
No, it wasn't Thanksgiving.
It was before Thanksgiving, Jamaica.
It was before Thanksgiving. So, anyway,
What did
we
you
walked
see
up
when you
there.
walked in there, bro?
We walked up in there. Everybody see, my girl had on like this nice little mini skirt and everything, and I'm like, she had on some leggings. Look sexy and everything. So I'm like, baby, you know, get rid of that leggings, you know, half your cheeks out and everything. I don't care if somebody look at my woman, because I'm be like, it look good, don't it? Because it's mine. I know she ain't going nowhere and everything. So I don't have like no hard feelings or anything for anybody looking at my woman. My woman will hit me on the shoulder like, hey, baby, look at them yams right there. I would look. So we walked into the swinging thing. I'm like, baby, see, these people got on nothing in here. We walked in. We got our VIP table. We sat upon close to the that little booth. We have the whole area for ourselves. We got our food. We got our drinks. Instantly, I look to my left. There is people getting spanked. I look a little bit in the distance. There is a stripper over there on the pole. I look to my right. I'm like, is this bitch naked? She's standing right there next to us while we're getting our food. I'm like, baby, am I seeing shit, or is this paint on her body right now? So she's like, you don't know where you're at, right? I'm like, no.
Truth podcast.
So
Podcasting.
we look across the side now to the right.
Uh-huh.
There is people getting massages, and there's a female under the table sucking this nigga dick. I'm like, baby, what kind of shit is this?
Hello.
So did y'all get down? Did y'all start to interact? So what happened?
No,
No? Okay.
to how they had it, it was like a poetry thing where you can either watch the people on the stage reenact and stuff. I wanted her to go up on the stage because they were taking volunteers and participants and stuff.
You
So
ain't know what
there
you
was
was
people
volunteering her for, though, did you?
Cannons to the left of me. Cannons to
To me, the best thing too, we had edible at the same time, and we were tipsy of some drinks, so we was already feeling relaxed. So I wanted her to go participate. The people was up there asking for volunteers.
Mhm.
There was strippers up there dancing on them. There was people up there getting free head, free blow. I'm like, baby.
You wanted to participate. So
We
listen,
wanted to.
Jamaica.
So why didn't you?
So as our first time going there, we were just trying to scope the scenery first. So there's another one coming up, I believe for New Year's.
Oh shit.
So this is a different
ready.
one now where when you come in, they will give you a locker and everything. I gotta. That's why I say I needed her so we could have got the details and everything.
So you
will
with
give
it?
you a-
You with the shits?
I'm
So let me ask you this about your poly relationship. How is this going? So do you all spend a lot of time with each other? Are you guys under the same roof? What understanding do you have with them? How does this go? This poly relationship. Let me know what's going on with that.
So that's a very good question too. All right, so most times us men want time for ourselves. The best thing that I do is I say, hey, go get y'all on Fridays or weekends or so. We will spend Saturdays together, or Fridays and Saturdays together, and go to like a bar or something, sit, relax, chill, and eat, all that good stuff. But when I want just a time for myself, I would send them somewhere like, go get y'all nails done, go get y'all hair done.
So
And
what do you get from both of them? What does one possess that the other one don't? What are you getting from? What's different from each woman that makes it a whole, makes it complete? That you have, I'm getting this from this one and that from that one. So now I'm satisfied.
So with my girl basically satisfies me in more ways than one. She gives me what I want. I don't have to beg. I don't have to ask. Our girlfriend, it's more, I more use her for my girl because I love watching my girl also get pleasure.
Oh, see, okay. So this is not just for you.
Okay.
Right. It's
This
not
is
just
for
for
y'all.
me. It's for both of us.
So this is a situation where it's poly and the women interact with each other. And I'm going to ask you, like I asked our previous male caller, would you be able to be the other man in a poly situation?
Well, it all depends. The same way, like we have to sit, talk. It's basically the energy. If I feel like it's a weird energy coming off you, then it's not gonna work because some dudes can get jealous. My dick is bigger than his dick. Maybe his dick is bigger than my dick.
Y'all gonna be looking at each other's dicks? Like,
I mean, it's gonna be right there. Either which way, everybody's naked in the room.
but I mean, so do all poly relationships end up in threesomes?
No.
Or does the partner fuck the one on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and fuck the other one Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday? I
That's
mean,
why a
Well,
conversation
see,
needs to be
that's
had
no
before
longer
you
poly
get into
then.
So that's what I'm saying, like,
basically
it doesn't
you just wanna
always
fuck
have to
over
be a
here and you just wanna
threesome.
Fuck over there.
Most people think that
Yeah.
poly is a threesome, and
Yeah.
that's not what it is.
so y'all may not see each other's dicks.
There are three people that come
If y'all
together.
not all three in the same bed. Alright.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jam. We're gonna definitely have a part two.
I want to get off into a few two clips that we have before we go off into the rest of the topic. Sis, would you go ahead and play those clips for us?
My name is Kenya. This is Carl, my husband of 26 years, and this is Tiger, my husband of 10 years. Look at this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Every lady should have two husbands. In the 12th year of our marriage, Carl and I decided that I was going to have multiple partners because I had met and fallen for another guy. So I came back and reported that to Carl.
So we decided to talk about it. Like, what do we do? How do we go about this? And that began a 2-year journey of Kenya and I just kind of discussing things. We just had to figure things out. So we discussed it for a number of years. I finally came into the knowledge and understanding about feminine, expression and realized you have to allow women to be free and express themselves. And as a man, I need to support her in doing that.
Okay, so we all out here dating, And I was just thinking something. Tell me if this sounds like you. I want somebody, but just sometimes. I want to get married, but you stay at your house and I stay at my house. And when you come over or I go over there and we kick it, we have a good time and all that stuff. But then I go back to my house or you go back to your house and we married. Tell me if that sounds like you, because that would be perfect for me, because I don't really want you like that. I want you, but just sometimes.
Oh, boy,
Yes, so
like that.
much.
So I like the idea of separate households because that living together shit,
It can get crazy, baby.
my baby.
And yes, to her question, yes, that sounds like me. Okay, I am definitely living that right now. Okay, because things did get a little crazy. Like I said, I did try X, Y, and Z, my husband, things like that, and it was more of the threesome thing first, and that shit got real fucking messy. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, was it busted Betty, bust down
That
Betty,
bust down
whatever
Betty.
shit? Yeah, we actually tried it with a bust down, busted, whatever Betty. Everybody had her. You know what I'm saying? We all had her. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So the whole crew. But double back down and shit. Whatever.
How do you know? Because me and the crew used to.
Me and the crew used to. Yeah, she did.
So if everybody had her, what made y'all think she would respect boundaries?
She don't. You know what I'm saying? She didn't respect herself. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get past that anger part of. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to kill this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like, you know what? No, we already know that's that. We praying for you. But anyway, so yes, we do live in separate households. Was I all for it? I was to do that for my husband. As far as poly, us living together, things like that with another female, no. But after he opened up that box, after he had did what he did, I'm like, well, hell, what if I need another nigga in or something? You know, so I need to talk to somebody or whatever it is. How would you feel about that if I wanted that? And he, like I said, he flipped the fuck out. But I'm glad we are separated. I am. You know what I'm saying? It's like when we link up, let's just cherish that. Let's go all out. You know what I'm saying?
Live in that moment.
Yeah, let's live in that moment. And then you get the fuck back on to New York and I'm taking my black ass back to Michigan or I'm gonna stay in Michigan or whatever it is. It's healthier that way. It's better that way. I have tried to like really kick it with some other dudes. After I saw that, hey, I know my husband fucking these hoes out here. I know he fucking hoes in New York. You understand? If he did it here in Michigan, he doing it in New York, right? So I need me some friends and friends with benefits or whatever the fuck it is. But I need to get my rocks off. Yeah. But I did find somebody that is intimate that, and I ain't even screwed this person. That it's a whole intimate thing that is here. This person stimulates my mind. You know what I'm saying? We can kick it. I could be me. I could be free. You understand? And we ain't fucked. You know what I'm saying? And that means a whole lot more to me. You understand? Like, I love that intimacy. Like, I love that. Like, I need somebody that I can woosah with, whatever and shit. That shit gets me off. You understand? Like, to know that I'm free around you.
And but see, being able to be free, that's the word.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because I was under pressure with that. Like, as far as that, you gotta do this and we gotta have this going on and everything else. And don't you see how it go? I want to see you getting pleased. I want to see her, suck your pussy and everything else, whatever shit. Like, nigga, I already did that shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing things because, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want to keep a spark going and it's supposed to be fun for us, but you made it into something else. It's sort of been great for us. You know what I'm saying? Having fun with it. And that's just that. But no, like, now I need...
So would you recommend that married couples introduce threesomes to keep the spark going?
Keep the motherfuckers out your bedroom. I mean, if you can handle it, here's my thing. Whatever floats your boat. Because I know some couples that can do that shit and it don't affect them at all. Please, just be careful. You know what I'm saying? If y'all have that understanding, they both like it, you both have to want it. You both have to like it.
Separate household living.
Yes.
As a married couple.
Yes. Explain
to us how that makes the marriage stronger or better.
Because it gives you y'all because it became toxic. You know what I'm saying? And we wasn't able to think because we were at each other. The things became toxic. So being away is like, okay, now you're able to deal with yourself and however it is, you're saying you're building yourself and growing, whatever, and I am too. It's some things I still had to work on with me, so it's better separate. And when we get together, you know what I'm saying, like I said, just enjoy that moment, you know what I'm saying, and that's that. Because we're still working on ourselves, still working on, you know what I'm saying, things. So, no, I don't even press the issue as far as us, hey, when we gonna get back, move back with each other and things like that. I don't even desire that right now. I really don't.
Do you think you'll ever desire that again?
I'm not sure. As of right now, no. No. Like I even told him, he probably I said that it'll take the real Mary, the real Jesus, Snoop, Snuffleupagus, Big Bird, the real one, Cookie Monster, and all that to come and hold him in front of me and say, y'all gotta live back together. It gotta be the real ones though, and I'll do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Regina, Miss G, could you, well, so you're not really about the whole fantasy of marriage anymore anyway, but could you see yourself
But I love you, husband.
getting married and living separately?
I think that would be spicy for me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I would love that.
I
Okay.
believe that would be spicy for
Okay.
me. Because, so I don't know if you have the clip with Shirley Ralph and her husband.
No, that was the one
so
I
let
did.
me explain.
Yeah.
Shirley Ralph and her husband, she lives in L.A., he lives in freaking P.A.
Mm-hmm.
They make sure once a week that they connect.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how that? I will pull up in that trench coat with nothing on, and give him the best ride of his life.
Okay.
So once a week they connect?
Yeah, and then she fly back to Hollywood, do what she got to do, and he's back doing whatever he doing on the farm.
Mm-hmm.
That would be so spicy to me, because let me tell you something. I don't want nobody in my damn space.
I don't either.
Every day,
I
all
learned
day.
that about myself.
Every day, all day.
I learned that shit about
Yeah.
myself. Like, the only person I can live with is my son and my dog.
Yeah.
Anybody else, like, we
Sometimes
really
that's
gonna need
iffy.
a separate quarters. Like,
Right.
for real. Not just upstairs, downstairs. Please go home.
Yeah, and I do commend the marriage. I do commend those marriages that are traditional and things like that. Like I saw my grandparents, and I saw the whole, 9 years of that. I commend that. And
I don't even believe that shit no more, though. Because we grew up thinking that shit was like real and fantasy and everybody was loyal. And then you find out you got step cousins over here you ain't never fucking met and they don't fall in line with the chronological
Or you
orders
bring
of your
somebody
aunties and
home
uncles.
and your mother say,
that's your cousin.
"Come here,
type
girl.
shit.
Come
You
here."
know what I mean? Was that shit for real? Was monogamy ever real? Or is it that now that we're on social
put on a
media,
facade.
we're seeing everything.
Right.
Everything is prevalent now.
Right.
Everything's coming out now.
Raw and uncut.
The closet door is open.
Yeah, I just
And you
feel like
find
it
in
ain't never
cemetery
really
lot.
been nothing real monogamous. Like one of the pastors that I just revered, like I never thought this man would cheat on his wife because she was beautiful, she was anointed, and I'm talking about he cheated on his wife, and I'm just like, is this shit ever fucking for real? Like, I don't believe in it anymore. I don't believe in monogamy anymore.
Lou said, "What's up, Tat?" And she said, "How do people find part of
Hello,
relationships?"
that's my baby. I love her.
So listen, for me,
June Roney said a lot of men love non-traditional relationships because they have the freedom to do what they want to do. Is June a man?
June, are you a man? And then we're not being funny.
I see two
can't see the
people in
picture.
the profile, so I don't want to assume that's the man
Right.
speaking and not the woman. But okay, so what about this swinger thing? All right, okay. Polly, that's one thing. But just like, is our caller still on the line?
Who? No, he
The
gone.
Jamaican.
No.
Okay.
You want me
So
to call back
he
in?
no, he was poly,
Right.
and was very comfortable in his polyness, right?
He's poly and open.
Right. You have to be open to be poly.
Well, no.
You do.
You can be poly and jealous as hell. You can be poly and set down boundaries.
Then you don't need to be poly if you jealous as hell. That's just some shit you don't need to even introduce yourself to.
Exactly.
Goddammit. Know yourself and know what the fuck you can handle.
And I was a swinger
but
thing.
when he went into the swinger environment, he was fucked up. Like he was like, he thought his shit was outlandish. This nigga walked in there like, oh,
Listen, he didn't even tell y'all. He didn't even listen. I was
both of y'all too. Like y'all get on air and then y'all get shot.
Who?
But
And
you and Mr. Jamaican.
No, I'm telling my shit. Listen, I'm just saying. Listen,
But like, okay, you can introduce another partner into the situation, but are you willing to swap your partner out?
Right.
Can you literally sit there and allow even if you got two partners, your partner, your one partner, your poly partner, to fuck somebody in just a
June is a
swap
lady.
situation?
and my hand goes
sister.
up, and it stay there, and it. So listen,
You can?
listen. I'm just, mama. Plug your ears.
Right.
I'm all for I hold her legs back while he get that shit.
Okay.
Wear that ass out, babe. Cause guess what? My turn is next. Let's go.
Okay. So my
we can't.
Y'all unleash me.
We
Y'all unleash
cannot
me.
run past that right there.
right.
We cannot.
Unleash me.
So if you holding her legs back and he going for what he know, how much he got left for you if you next?
I don't care.
You don't care?
I don't.
You getting off on him fucking her?
Yes.
Oh my.
Now, okay. So in my experience in that, I did.
And what, swingers?
In the threesome thing.
I'm talking about swingers.
You talking
now.
about somebody that you don't know.
You good on the threesome stuff. You did that. Can you, and if let's say you and your husband were together in the same location, whatever it is y'all do, and would y'all be participatory in swapping each other out with other partners? That's swingers life.
Do y'all remember Pandora's Box?
Could you do that?
He brought up to me that why don't we could link up, and he had this one of his homeboys and his woman, as far as like swing with them, whatever. I said fuck no. I did not want to. First of all, I wasn't even attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? Like the wife or the guy or the girl. I'll do it for a couple of days. We probably could. You know what I'm saying? But he had brought it. Now I'm like, oh, I said so you would do the whole swinging thing and everything. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want like be with a man, a husband around there, just in the man and stuff, whatever. Like, no, the swinging thing, no. I don't think I would get down with the swinging thing.
Well, the swinger thing is basically just like a poly relationship or open. I'm just saying,
I don't want no bitch live on me either. Like, I don't want no bitch live on me either. Like, I couldn't even do the poly relationship that we all living together and shit, whatever. If we gonna get down, whatever and shit, get the fuck on.
You
whatever.
can do open, but you couldn't do poly.
I could do the open. I could do open if we honest about it. We straight up about it and say, hey,
I just feel like every motherfucking body on the face of the earth, if you not already married and you single, this is my final thought. even before we get to final thought. Forget the love, but there is one other category that will relieve you of all your pressures and stress.
Yes, let's go, D.
Put the clip up about the fuck buddy. This is my category right here.
Whew. Okay. Fuck buddies. This really ain't got to take that long. I should have had this like in 15 seconds, but anyway, let me go into a little detail about that. There's no emotions, very little communication, zero expectations. It is strictly about sex. The only time you talk is when you want to have sex. Like, it's Monday, you know you go to the club, Friday, y'all gonna be at the same spot. I don't talk to you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night. We make eye contact at the club. We still continue to do our thing at the club. Then, when they call last call for alcohol, we find each other and say, hey, your place or mine. Bang, bang, bang. That's it. There's no, I'm not coming to your graduations. There's no, I don't care if you got promoted. None of that. And if it's that time of the month, okay, I will holler at you next week. Or if you really frisky, you know, you're going to run that red light. However you want to do it. But it's strictly about sex. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't care how bad your day was. You don't care how bad my day was. You don't care how great my day was. I don't care how great your day was. It's strictly about sex. I don't want to get to know your favorite color. None of that. It's strictly, that's all we are. Fuck buddies. Nothing more, nothing less. You're having a bad day, you do not share that with me. I'm having a bad day, I do not share that with you. We have a clear understanding that it is all about sex. Nothing more, nothing less. That is it. It is that simple.
It was upheaval in the room during this young man's dissertation.
Listen.
Shad, you have to share with us your thoughts before we go off the air. You have to share with us your thoughts about what he said about being a fuck buddy. She wants to have the afterglow and the after conversation.
She wants to smoke a cigarette.
Aftercare and
I need to get my mind back together, because why would you do that to me knowing you came over here and did me like that? But here's the thing. I just feel like I want the aftercare. I want the aftercare. Give me the aftercare. Check out us at 11. And you can go back to doing what you need to do at 11. You going to give me my night?
Oh, you
That's
want
it.
the whole night?
I want the whole night and the morning. Don't
And
come
I
over.
watch Boomerang.
Don't come
That's a
over here without
relationship.
it.
Boomerang.
Oh.
Robin, get
That's
that
a relationship.
No,
That's
I
not a
like,
relationship.
but okay, you have to be a particular kind of person. You have to be an
Yes.
emotionally disconnected person to do that, because there's this saying that when two people lay down, somebody gonna get up with some feelings.
That's
The
true.
reason why you want the aftercare is because you care. You ain't supposed to care.
Once
about
you
your
start
buddy.
caring, that's where you done went off. You driving.
what I messed
You know
up.
how when
That's
you
the
go on, you know how you go
That's
on
the
the shoulder of the
What you
road.
want, know what it is,
Yeah.
go get it, and go to fuck home satisfied.
Go home.
feel you.
But make sure you
See,
pick
no.
a fuck buddy that can satisfy
He can
you.
go home the next day and we'll both be
I understand.
satisfied.
No,
then we,
see, you
No,
want
ain't nobody
emotional.
trying to
That's an
cuddle.
emotional attachment.
then we got
I don't
don't
care how
cuddle.
your day was.
Then
I don't
we gotta
care if
recap
your
about
kids
what
don't have a
happened.
pack of ramen noodles. I don't care. Let's get her done.
See,
and
she
you go.
should-
That's
And
the
the
true
whole-
definition of fuck buddies.
Yeah.
But the way fuck buddy operates today
Yeah.
is fuck buddies care about each other. They have conversations, and then they link up. And then when they see the person, their fuck buddy with another fuck buddy, then there's a problem. Now you care too much about your fuck buddy. That's
Because
a
I'm just
problem.
trying to see who this is. That's all.
Who? Why? Who the other fuck buddy is?
Yeah.
No, when you
care?
start caring
I'm
about
just
who the other
saying,
person
though.
is, that's when you get into
He
a
just
mental
your
mind fuck.
sneaky link.
No,
and
no,
that's
also,
it.
but also on the flip side of it, you do need to be careful of, you know what I'm saying, of
Yes.
who else somebody fucking with, whatever shit, because them spirits are real.
I mean, okay, but if we're gonna get that deep, then you need to be monogamous, because you dealing with another spirit.
you may be,
you dealing
though.
with another spirit when you come to polyamory. You dealing with other spirits when you come to swinging. So
You
you
dealing
can't
with a
say
spirit when you
open
walk
to
into the
open
grocery
if
store and
you
somebody
ain't
is
open to other
mad.
spirits.
You dealing with a spirit when you masturbate.
Damn, you know you
Listen,
dealing with
and let me tell you what those spirits are. It's called
Yes.
incubus and succubus. Those are the
She
spirits.
said incubus.
And succubus. No, the male, am I lying? The male one is incubus and the female is
any of this
succubus.
bullshit with any of these relationships is just go ahead and get yourself off.
And succubus might suck a bus.
We waited too
Get
late to get
yourself
raw real, y'all.
I'm
We
just
waited too late.
saying. So,
Final
D-Mac,
thoughts. Final thoughts.
final thought.
All right.
Final thought. Let's go. Final thought. Tag. Let's go.
It's like I say, it's just be upfront. Whatever it is, lay it on the table and do that shit. I'm not here to judge nobody, tapped and done that shit, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But just be careful. Make sure you are make sure you built for that shit. The man and the woman. You understand? Because people will catch feelings. People, you know what I'm saying, will take it the wrong way, or I thought it was going to be like this, whatever. Just make sure that you are built for that shit, you know what I'm saying? Go for what you know, and be careful of who you do this shit with. Making sure you are doing it with the person that deserves to have these things going on with.
Say it again. That deserves.
Deserve it.
Okay, come on, D-Mac.
My final thought is don't do shit you can't handle.
For
the
real.
fuck?
For real.
You know, if you're gonna have a fuck buddy, you can't give a fuck. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? If you're gonna have a polyamory relationship, you cannot be jealous. Don't introduce yourself or get yourself involved in something you cannot handle, because it's going to be disastrous in the end. So, I mean, even if it's monogamy, if you're a hoe, don't get in a monogamous relationship.
That's
you
right.
can't handle that.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Just be a hoe and be a unicorn.
I'm a hoe.
You know what
And
I'm
I'm a
saying?
man.
Or something.
I agree.
Miss G, what's your final thought?
My final thought is do what fucking makes you happy.
Mm.
Don't conform to what people try. I know somebody that got married because a person got pregnant and they cheated the whole freaking marriage. And now that person is living in his freedom. Shout out to my boo. Living in his freedom. And my thing is, listen, somebody is going to make you happy in life. And you don't have to be married to them. You do not
Or
have to-
somebody's.
Yeah, or somebody. Whatever it is.
we
Do
may
what
do it
floats your boat.
Whatever floats your
Go
boat,
out.
get on it, and we out this motherfucker.
Peace.
That's fun.
Love y'all.
It's time to hit the truth.